Welcome back to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from the Paddle Shack above higher ground on Ladies Island. I'm joined this afternoon by Dr. Lance Beecher from the Clemson Extension Penn Center. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Low Country and the heat wave and the 100-degree afternoon
exactly.
we have. But you're here to talk about a new program that Clemson is bringing here to the Penn Center. It's an aquaponics workshop.
Yeah, we're going to do actually 3 workshops, one in July, one in August, and one in September. The first one will be in 2 weeks, July 28th.
Yep.
And what we're going to do there is introduce aquaponics and then also give some information, general information about what aquaponics is and how it can provide food for household or just a group that's trying to raise domestic or local food.
So I don't know what aquaponics is, so educate me.
Aquaponics is basically taking, if you know about hydroponics,
Yep.
It's growing plants in a soilless environment. And so we do it with the plants, but then we add fish in the system, which provides the natural fertilizer for the plants. And in return, the plants actually take the water, clean it up, and then we can recycle it back into the fish tank.
Wow, sounds like it's a really interesting way to do what you're saying, to feed people or communities, families who have limited resources.
This is becoming very popular just because it's allowing people to grow fresh food. And then also too, you get the vegetables and also a fresh protein. So if you're on a diet of some sort, that you have to have the fish and then the vegetables. Most of the time we grow leafy greens, but we try to extend out to do tomatoes, cucumbers, and just a variety of different vegetables.
So these are going to be day-long courses from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And what's going to be included in that day, in those workshops?
The first one, like I said, we're just going to introduce and we're going to kind of look at some different design ideas. If anybody has questions about what aquaponics is and how we can get them started. The one in July, or August, I'm sorry, would be if you were interested in designing a system for your home. And so what we would do is have a few designs that we've done at the university, and we can show them the designs and then also how much production. And then the one in September is offered for people that might be interested in this as a business. So we'll show you a bigger design, plus also the economics involved.
Right, of course, what it would take to make a successful business.
Yes.
So why the Penn Center? Why are we having this at the Penn Center?
Well, it's an idea that came about by some local extension people that contacted me on campus, and it's an opportunity to bring some more agricultural practices to the Penn Center. And then also too, the Penn Center is actually developing a full-fledged operating aquaponics system. So with that involved, what got me involved was designing that system, operating that system, and kind of having a location that I would have a system that I could sort of display when I would have workshops in this part of the state.
And obviously, you know, teach from and use as a resource. So obviously we know that there are 3 events that are already on the schedule for July, August, and September. Do you anticipate that there'll be other aquaponics events in the future?
Yes, we'll probably, since we're designing this system down here, I can use it as a display. This would probably be a focal point for me to do more workshops down in this area. So we will have probably, we kind of stop over the winter time because nobody's interested in growing anything over, but then in the springtime we'll start just basically Saturday workshops.
Awesome. And so any other opportunities down the road for Clemson Extension and the Penn Center to be working together?
Of course. The Penn Center is interested, like I said, in a lot of agricultural practices, and so having that opportunity to use their facilities in opening up tunnel production as far as vegetables and just youth, we're looking at that. I do a lot of educational programs, so probably next year I'd be interested in starting to bring kids there and then starting programs like that.
Sounds like a great summer program for 2019.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm thinking of some young people that I know in my house.
Yeah. Summer Aquaponics camp.
Aquaponics camp. There you go. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Beecher, for coming, for the work that you're doing with the Penn Center, and looking forward to some much success with this partnership.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.